In this economic environment, which I think is pretty sanguine, we're really looking to a number of sectors where we've found opportunities. The 4 sectors are healthcare, infrastructure, telecommunications and gaming, tourism, leisure. In terms of those sectors, healthcare is really benefiting in terms of an ageing population. So we can all well understand that it's very defensive. Healthcare doesn't care what the general economy is doing, and so it is very resilient, but at the same time it's growing quite strongly off the back of the ageing population. I think Ramsay is uniquely positioned to take advantage of the ageing population. They're the largest private hospital operator in Australia. They've got a network of hard to replicate hospitals that are the largest, most popular in their catchment areas. In terms of infrastructure, we think that the growth infrastructure is very well positioned at the moment. As again, it's very defensive. Toll roads, for example, are very resilient, particularly those operating in the urban areas where they do for a company like Transurban in Australia. And we think that price increases, and despite maturity of the toll roads, the traffic continues to grow. At the same time that there's opportunity, particularly with the governments and their push into road infrastructure, where there's real opportunity to put down new projects that can be very value accretive. In terms of telecommunications, again, it's very defensive. We're getting more and more addicted to our mobiles and other broadband enabled devices. At the same time, there is growth there. Both are maturing markets, but there is still growth, and a particular feature of that sector is that we're seeing quite significant consolidation, and for a sector that relies on scale benefits, consolidation is very value accretive. And so you can see in companies like TPG Telecom, Vocus really consolidate strongly underneath Telstra and put themselves in a really strong competitive position to compete against the likes of Telstra, but also put themselves in a really good position as the sector transitions across to the NBN world. And then in terms of tourism, there's a number of factors going into the rise of tourism. There is an ageing population that has the time, money and propensity to travel more and more. Australians themselves are finding favour in holidaying at home, partly as a result of the expense of going overshore with the lower Australian dollar. And then at the same time, the arrivals coming in from internationals in terms of tourism are really growing strongly. Probably leading that is the Chinese market, and we're seeing strong mid-teen growth, and we're seeing that growth with a really strong tail behind it from that middle-class Chinese consumer. One of the companies that's mostly directly benefiting from increased tourism into Australia is Mantra within the portfolio. Tourism facilities are really doing well. Occupancy is increasing. They're able to push up the room rates, and they're really good operators at the same time as being able to consolidate that what is a fragmented industry.